Okay, this is my second attempt at making a video. I'm going to be talking about God's love in my life. And most recent examples I have of God's love in my life, just within the past 2 years, was when my twin sister was diagnosed with metastatic lung cancer. And during that time, it was a very brief time between the diagnosis and her dying of the cancer. I was very fortunate that God placed my extended family members in my life that were able to help with her. And like, for example, my two aunts would stay up during the night with her while I slept. And my church family, they would bring meals to my mom, which was very helpful because I was also my mother's caregiver. Still am today. But during that time, it was very hard because not only was I losing my twin sister, I was losing the place where I lived because I couldn't afford the mortgage and was unemployed, and just everything was crashing down at that time. But I stayed with God. I went to church and I read my Bible, I prayed. But those are those works of piety that John Wesley talks about in Methodism. So, and then I kept on trying to do works of mercy at that time as well. I still would volunteer at the Humane Society and volunteered for activities at church, and was God gave me a place to live. He also was able to get a job, so I believe those blessings were of God's grace in my life. And now, um, just being able to cope with Holly's death, I really felt God's love by how his love was shown for me through the people in my life, helping me cope with her death and continue to just move on with my life. And I guess everything's been a struggle, but I know I've been able to get where I'm at now because of God's love and God's grace. And I'm just blessed that way. And I thank God every day. Amen.